Okay guys, we're set up. I'm about 25 yards back. That's about it because I want to make sure I can actually hit this thing. I got a 20-inch barrel with the SKS I showed you. I want to make sure I can hit it. I went and grabbed the hollow points. Let me make sure you guys see that that is a hollow point. It's a lacquer coated steel case, sealed on both sides. On the back it says TCW, I believe. Wait, let me get it right here. Okay, yeah. On the back it says TCW or something. So it's either a global ordnance or it might be Red Army or something. I really can't remember, but it's steel case, hollow point, you know, stuff. So that's what we're using. If you guys know what TCW or whatever that is stands for, chime in on the comments and let me know because I would like to know. All right, let me get you guys set up here. So you're gonna have to watch me from here because guys, I don't have a team that helps me do any of this stuff. It's all me. So, you know, yeah, it's just me. So anyhow, the soft point's gonna go in last. That way it'll be the last one we shoot, and then we're gonna shoot the hollow point first. All right, that's what we're gonna do. And get the damn air protection on. Dang, safety on. All right, safety first. Here we go. See, if I aim just right 1 inch above where I want to hit, it should go ahead and put it right in it where we want it. So that's all right. We're going to try to put it right where we want it. Hit it, but it sucker went everywhere. I don't know. Safety on. Rifle safe. We're gonna go have a look, see what happened. You guys still recording? All right, we're gonna have a look, see. Blinking everything. Hold on, we're gonna dig in, y'all. We're gonna dig in on this one. So, pass down this ripping right here. This is caused from, of course, dynamic or hydrostatic shock, dynamic shock, whatever you want to call it. So if I pull this aside, you can see how deep this is actually gone down in there. That is a deep, nice deep wound actually. I'm sort of surprised. I didn't expect it to break off like that, and I can tell you that it did expand and fragment because there's multiple. You see those 1 cut, 2 cut, 3 cuts over there? That's multiple expansion. It came all the way through here. I mean, it just plowed it out. That's a hollow point, lacquer coated. I believe it's either global ordnance or Red Army standard, one of the two. But I believe it exited downward out here, right here, kind of went out and then busted the wood. And that's what she wrote. But there she is in all of her glory. Let me, I'm gonna remove some of that so you guys can see what's going on there. That is amazing, absolutely amazing. The 7.62x29, it just does not play around at all. It does not play around at all. And even from this top side now that I flipped it over, it's got trash on it, should probably wash it off. You can see this is the entrance on this side, and then just slow expansion, boom. I don't know if it tumbles, separation, whatever, but there is fragments and there's multiple cuts, almost like a star pattern type cut. This is a 16-inch block. I thought it was 14.5, but it's actually 16. So, well, that's what it says on the mold. But anyhow, so you're looking at 3 to 4 inch neck, probably 3-inch neck, maybe less. That steel cased ammunition actually expanded. Very surprised. Okay, here we go for the Hornady interlock should be a Hornady interlock soft points. What this is, 123 grain, 20-inch barrel and everything, and see what we can get going on with it. Hopefully, it's less of a mess than what we just had. All right. So I just got up there and shot one right up its hours, and then yeah. So we're gonna cut into it here, and we'll see how it goes. This is the this right here. That'll be the soft point, and it ended up splitting on down the center right here. It blowed in half because of the damage done that was on the first 2 rounds it hit. Of course, up the top, if you look at this top track right here, you can see like it barely touched it. You know, that's a soft point, and it just started expanding immediately. This expansion is immediately right there, you know, Hornady interlock. But then, of course, we didn't have the mass, and it lifted up off the top and was gone. But we're gonna cut this in half, so held tight. I'm gonna do some cuts, and I'm gonna show y'all where we're at. Okay, right here. We have the first, we have, like you can see, the first, I don't know, first 1/3 of the block, the entrance and what's happening here. That's the hole the soft point went in. This is only this thick right here. You can see right there, you know, here's my thumb. It might be 1.1 1/4, 1.5 between there, 1 1/4 to 1.5 inches thick. And you can start to see the star pattern, that expansion coming through pretty quickly. This is the second piece right here. It's kind of falling apart because of the other stuff. That is where you see starting to see some major full expansion. That's the entrance side, and that's the way out on this piece right here. And this is the third one. You can see it's just all sorts of mangled. Bad. That's the exit side, and this would be the entrance side. And if we come down here and look at the actual hole, I can actually see anything there. Okay, hold on, let me get situated. Alrighty then, there we go. What am I looking at? There we are. This, let me grab my pointer. That is where we left off. We were cutting up to here. This is soft point damage. All this right here is soft point damage. Because I walked up, and this is the one that had a clean spot. I ran it right through it. And you can see, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, points from the soft point, and that's what I mean by soft points. They mean business. Now I'm gonna remove this whole half right here. Okay, now this would be the hollow point, the steel cased hollow point. It said TCW on it. It might be Global Ordnance. I really don't know. I can't remember what brand that was, but you can see the stretch patterns right here. I mean, the entrance is right here, you know what I mean? Come here, you see major kind of disruption, maybe a tumble, I don't know, maybe some sort of ripping, but here you get this swirl pattern, and it's actually a rainbow looking thing, goes all the way back over here. This is that stretch cavity. And if I pick this up, I've removed this half of the block because that was the soft point side, okay? So that's why it's gone. That's why it's just torn up into this. This block has been torn to all get out. But you can see that is making cuts deep up in there. Like if you look right there, that blade is the big old cuts all up in there. Probably at least a 1/2 inch to 1 inch thick on this side. So that means 1 inch to 1.5 inch thick on the other side. You're looking at a 2 to 3 inch wound gash. If you can measure it temporary from here to here, that's at least 4 inches, if this right here, but when it goes back together, you end up with like a 2 inch to maybe 2.5 inch wound. But yeah, this block got tore all up, and then of course this is the end of calming down where it exited. Yeah, there she is. But my favorite part is this right here. You can just see those swirls. where she just opened up, man. I love it. I love it. I love the mechanics behind it. I don't care if people think I'm weird. Never cared. Oh, should I start now? This test was done with a 20-inch barrel on SKS. Both of those projectiles weighed 123 grains. I do know that because that's what I buy. If I have 124 grain, they'll be full metal jackets. They won't be hollow points or nothing like that. I do have some 122 grains, but then again, those are full metal jackets as well. But anyhow, all right, appreciate you, and thank you for watching. God bless you in the name of Jesus Christ.